Okay, so this is my old website, and this is my new website. Pretty similar. And yeah, in this video, I wanted to talk about how this is a website built using Super.so, so it's actually a Notion page underneath. And this one is one that I built from scratch today in a couple of hours. And this one doesn't cost me $15 a month. In fact, it costs me basically nothing. And it's also much more powerful. I can do basically anything I want with it. So yeah, let's just talk about that. So if we look at the Super.so dashboard, I mean, it's not bad. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with the settings. Couple of things annoy me. You can't do multi-tenancy, so you can't add another domain. You're stuck with basically one domain, so I can't do a multi-tenant setup, which like I want to in the future. And then all this content is set up through Notion, and I'll show you the problem that I ended up having. Well, it's basically twofold. So the first thing is I need to have my this is a business where I build apps for a popular CRM, and I wanted to have a website within the main website of my agency because that's going to help me get more leads for the agency and kind of just grow the brand. And it's fine here. I mean, if we actually look at the Notion, what is it? Okay. Yeah, so this is the Notion page, and we can see this is the home page, and we have a page in here that is a link to this page inside, to this page, okay? So it's the same thing. So that just hides it, and that's fine. So if you want to have a page that is kind of hidden, you can sort of do that, but the problem is whenever someone installs this app, I need to have a thank you page, which is because it's like OAuth, they're going to be sent to my thank you page with a code in the URL that I'll use to trigger the installation. So if we come back here to this page and then we go view apps and we go to slash outbound message trigger slash install, then we'll find the thank you page. And you couldn't do this in the website in like Super without creating, as far as I understand, without creating like a link to it. So it would be really dumb. It would say view thank you page or whatever. Maybe view setup installation. So maybe that's fine. But then the other thing that you can't really do, I'm not sure about, is if we look at the code for this. So what we're doing, and don't mind these errors, these are just, that's nothing. That's fake. That's fake news. What we're doing is we're using a secret API key to trigger the installation in the background. Now, this is all fine and dandy in the website that I actually control. Dude, I'm having such a hard time telling between these because they're so similar. But I think the closest we can get to actually trigger something in the background is we could probably put, I don't know, can you put JavaScript in the head? You must be able to. But I don't think you can really protect secrets because we need to put the secret to be able to trigger the installation right there. Or maybe have like an API endpoint. It's just a workaround. It basically ends up being workaround after workaround. And this is a super simple site. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Like you end up going through workarounds all the time. And so if you look at this, what we have is we have our thank you page right here. And the difficult thing about this is I want to have different content for each kind of app. So we can see this is a custom param. So if we look in the URL bar, it's going to have, nope, it's going to have the app slug in the URL bar. And then that's going to help us show the right stuff on this page. But what we're also doing is we're bringing in a custom component here. So if I go to content installed, this is everything. This this is everything that's showed right here. So we have our heading section, and then I could just add p blah blah blah, and this isn't deployed right now, but it would show. Actually, I think I have it in a dev server. No. Anyways, this would show whatever I want to put in there on this page. And so it's very comparable to building in Notion, but you get version control because with Super you're not sure when things are going to be published. It's a really kind of weird way of kind of publishing things. and you just get so much more control over how things look and work. It's a little bit slower, but like I said, this honestly this probably took me the same amount of time as it took me to build the Super website, and I guess part of that is I actually knew what I was going to be putting on the page, so that definitely helps. But yeah, overall, I mean, being able to code, being able to spin something up like this super fast, it's a superpower. And I highly recommend that if you're going to build like a business website and you want some kind of complexities or some background logic, you're going to need to do things sort of custom. And just building it out straight in Svelte or Next.js is the easiest way to go about it. The least amount of workarounds. And yeah, I mean, it looks all right. I literally spent, let's look at this. I literally spent, yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like 2.5 hours building this whole website. And I kind of dawdled around. I played with different ways of organizing it. So yeah, I mean, it's fucking cherry, dude. I'm working on something. I've been working on something for a few days, and when that comes out, I'll have more videos that are more interesting. But for now, hopefully, this is interesting to you. Thanks for watching.